What up to the Podverse? And everybody sleeping in the cloud. Welcome to the Black Law, where we talk black about TV, music, film. Sometimes we just digress in conversations that we enjoy and drink coffee or hot tea, which is recommended by 3 out of 4 cardiologists. My name is Rod. The gentleman on the other side is named Ryan. Say hello, Ryan.
What up? What up? What up? What's happening? What's happening?
Oh, you gonna say hello one time? You just say hello. It'd be so nice if you did that. Just what up, what up, what up. And you paused it, and I really thought you were gonna say hello this time, and you still went,
No.
what up, what up, what up.
Hey, bro. Before we start, bro, when's the last time you
Yesterday?
saw an eraser mate? The eraser mate pen, bro.
Ironically, about 2.5 hours ago, because I was in CVS looking for a highlighter. I know.
Okay, when's the last time you saw somebody using an eraser mate pen?
Oh, that might have been 1979.
Bro, I saw this dude, bro, using. I looked and I was like, I saw him erasing. I was like, is that an eraser mate? I wanted to say, bruh, did you see the episode of Thundercats today too? And He-Man? Because he was clearly stuck.
I think that is very condescending, right there.
Oh yes, it is
That is
meant,
very-
and it is meant to
That
be
is-
condescending.
That is very condescending. Very
And
condescending. That is
however you thought it was meant,
That
that
is
is exactly
so-
what it was.
That is so condescending. That is so not nice. That is not nice at all. Thundercats.
Hey,
That is so, man.
I wanted to say more than meets the eye.
Oh, come on.
Autobots play there.
You're just mean, bro. You just mean. Um. This
Hey, before we start, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, like, share, comment, please. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, please, or Spotify for that matter, or RSS.com too, apparently. Give us a 5-star rating. And if you don't think that we deserve it, leave that 5-star rating. We promise to do better next time. Also,
Excuse
we have
me,
a
you
lot.
say maybe we might be an R. Like
I think it is.
I think we're on ABC. I don't know. It's like
You can also find a lot more clips on, IG, TikTok, and Facebook. And shout out to E Tiffany Customs Creations. I know they're getting folks ready for Easter, so get your custom
get your Easter
made
bonnet.
get your custom made stuff over at E Tiffany Customs Creations. Found at etiffanycreations.com.
For all your apparel needs. Little drama. This week, we say here at the Black Law that we talk black about TV, film, music, and today we're going to talk music. Ryan brought up a subject. He brought up a song, and I can't remember what it was. All I know is we got into a discussion about best stories told in hip-hop. And we realized that we may differ, and we may have a good show here to talk about, because it's very interesting. Because we are both coming into this blindly. We don't know what the other one is thinking. We're going to present the best stories, the best, which we feel are the best hip-hop stories told. And we're going to have the categories of Emeritus, meaning...
Emeritus, basically, Emeritus is status beyond GOAT status. That's basically those
Blueprint.
are the ones that started it all. Yeah, blueprint. So when you think of hip hop stories told, these are the first songs that you think about. It's almost like when you think about hip hop, you can't talk about hip hop without Run DMC, or Grandmaster Flash. So
But
those
stories being told.
That is the emeritus. These are the ones who are above, looking down upon the what do you call the thing with the presidents that people always, your Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore.
That is above. They are looking down upon the Mount Rushmore.
Dare I say the gods? Dare I say the gods?
Yeah.
Of,
Yes.
And wait, I gotta say, we don't only we don't only entertain here, we educate. The Black Law word of the day has something to do with that. It's apotheosis. Apotheosis, spelled Apotheosis. It's a noun. To the perfect form, it means to the perfect form or an example of something, or to the highest or best part of something. It can also mean elevation to the divine status or deification, kind of like what you were just saying, the Emeritus, the divine. In a sentence, apotheosis, Michael Jackson will never be forgotten, but it's safe to say he reached his apotheosis during the Thriller era. Apotheosis, take it with you into your day. Use it, enjoy it, fool some people.
Great.
It's great. Sorry, I said that when you brought that word, I say, oh my God, the word of the day. Before we start also, because we're going to get into this, the Black Log is sponsored by Fade to Black Funeral Homes. Death is a part of life, but put life into your loved one's death at Fade to Black Funeral Homes with t-shirt printing, tattoo orders on site to commemorate your loved ones. Fade to Black.
So just to let you all know, this Emeritus status, the ones who kind of started it all, or at least our choices, there's no like top 5 or anything. These are just the ones who hanging out in the clouds, looking down. Like
you can't force it to be 5. It is gonna be what it is. You have your.
I mean, I think I had about. I think I chose 5. I definitely could have chosen more.
Oh wow, it's way more than me. I can only give it to the ones that I just the beginning. Okay, I'll let you go first.
Definitely I kind of went back and forth on this because these stories, man, like I went back and forth just in general on stories alone, like, and then I realized that it's all what we think they are because hip hop in general tells a story, it paints a picture. So, it was like looking back, like I had to put the message, bruh. Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5, bruh. The message is, I mean, it's like it's telling a story almost like a documentary, bruh.
It is,
but it's truly.
I have to interrupt and say it is my number one. It's my number one. It is. It was the
one,
first.
What on your GOAT?
On Emeritus.
I'm
not ranking. I'm not ranking.
I'm not ranking Emeritus.
I'm not ranking. I'm just saying it was the first song I thought about. First song I thought about. The message. It's.
I mean.
Is it a complete? There are various stories through this whole thing, but it is the first true song that ever put a story out there. Everybody else at this point had been kind of like a hip to hop. I'm better than you. Shap to hop.
I shap to hop.
I mean, that's a hip to hop.
Also, this is one thing Ryan and I did say. Songs that we do not include really are songs where there is a verse where there's a story as opposed to the entire song. So you might have a group, like if I had to think about one, I'm thinking about just called Trigger Happy Ninja by Ghetto Boys. They had a story. It was like one was kind of rapping, one dude had a story. I think it was Bushwick, but it's some things like that we excluded because look, there gonna be a lot of songs that people are gonna be like, bruh, how you excluded this? It may have just not fit, or we may have just straight up forgotten about it, or because there are a lot. I've changed my list.
Look here,
multiple times, bro.
Look here, we ain't making no excuses. The Black Log audience understand us. we coming with it. We standing.
I'm telling you, I had songs that was in Emeritus that went down to honorable mention because I wasn't about to put it in my GOAT. I was about to take it out.
Same here. I was doing that up till about 30 minutes ago. I had to make changes because I was like, nah, I can't. And yesterday I had a big change because somebody brought up a song to me that I don't even know how I missed it, but I was like, yo, so hey,
Right.
y'all understand? Listening, I guess when you watch the show, y'all go write us and say, man, why you ain't? It happens.
I
It
definitely
happens.
got put in. Today was a good day. That's just to me. That's. I mean,
You know,
I had to put
I
Ice
go
Cube.
ahead.
He wrote a. I mean, he told a story, bro. That's just. I mean, I probably can choose other stories that he has written, but that one was pretty much one that's remembered to this day. I mean, you got people online now trying to figure out the exact day and year that today was a good day fell upon. So I had to
They
put that.
did.
I had to put that in emeritus status.
They did find out that the Lakers did beat the Supersonics on that day. That was found. The Lakers did in fact beat the Supersonics on that day.
Yeah.
What you call it? What was funny? I saw an interview with O'Shea Jackson Jr., young Ice Cube, and he was on the podcast. And the dude said, "So how do you feel about him talking about your mama like that?" I was like,
Yeah, that might get you a nice little jab right in the kisser, bro.
but bruh, I said, damn, you did talk about. I don't know if that was considered a compliment back then.
Yeah.
he said, "How you feel about?" When he said it, "How you feel about your mom?"
That
Talk
sound
about
that
your
sound
mama
like
like that.
somebody just trying to start stuff, bro. Like,
The dude, he playfully hit at him, but he laughed at it. Maybe when the camera cut off, he beat his ass. But it was funny when he.
and I hope he did, bro. I really do, bro.
Well, now I'm gonna say this: why you mad at O'Shea? Why you not mad at Q for talking about
Huh?
Q talking about Kim like that? He put her in there. He
I
didn't have to
mean,
put in her record. He
but
didn't have to
you don't
do
have to
that.
ask that. You don't have to ask that man. That's that man, mama. You don't need to ask that man that on the thing, bro. Come on, bro. You know.
Yeah.
I got another one for you. That's emeritus. Do you realize that Lottie Dottie has? It is like a book in that it has a forward or an intro, and then the story, bro. Bro, he literally has. Slick Rick literally puts like what you call it, the foreword of a book,
Yeah.
or
I mean,
or intro to the book, bro.
until you mention it, Lottie Dot. I mean, you're mentioning
Bro, he
Lottie Dot, and I
literally
wasn't
was
thinking.
like, he went through all that stuff for all of y'all just to see you smile and enjoy yourself because it's cool because you, when you cause a cozy condition that we create because that's our mission. Bruh, he
I
kept going. So, he said, so listen close to what we say because this type of shit happens every day. Then he jumps into the story.
I kind of feel bad that I
Uh,
forgot.
Bruh, he literally jumps into the story right after that. I
I,
woke up around... Bruh, he jumps
Trust me,
into the story, bro.
Lottie Dottie was played 12 times a day when I was.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
remember it, and it's so funny how I walked right past it because I have the message and children's story for my emeritus. So I should have
And
had
you
Lottie
see,
Dottie.
and you see the only reason I didn't have children's story was because I said, man, I got to give it where it started, which was Lottie Dottie. Because it just hit me. I was like, oh, yes, I forgot about Lottie Dottie.
I forgot about Lottie Dottie, but
Scarface, Ghetto Boys, definitely.
wait, Scarface.
Scarface
Wait,
by the Ghetto Boys.
I
Pushing
don't.
rocks on the block. I'm never broke, man.
That's emeritus.
Yep. Got to be.
Wow, wow.
When Ghetto Boys came out with Scarface, bro. I know when I was in high school, when Scarface came out, bro, we was like, bro, these dudes is out of control. And plus they was from the South. We was like, bro, what are you talking about? What's Fifth Ward? I don't know. But
Fifth Ward
I
dropping.
definitely won't go through the lyrics of Scarface. But Scarface, bro.
I no, I mean you got more than me. I had
I
that was
got
my
two more.
list.
I got two more.
Wow.
I'm gonna give you one more. I mean, two more. We got Once Upon a
Emeritus to me is just like we're telling us. I don't know the beginning. I guess. Go
huh?
ahead. Continue.
It's,
Continue. No,
it's
no.
Emeritus. Remember, these are stories. I'm not just talking about like just hip hop songs,
You know
just
what?
in general.
I've made the wrong assumption in thinking that emeritus means the beginning. That doesn't mean something can't be
It is the
timeless.
beginning, but it's the beginning of songs that tell stories, like elaborate stories. Scarface was a big
Oh,
elaborate story, bro.
he's a master. I mean, he's a master.
And I'm talking about the song
You talking about the group,
Scarface.
the song Scarface, yeah.
And Ghetto Boys put that together, bro. And even though he does get on my nerves a little bit, I already said one song from him. But if I'm gonna put in Today Was a Good Day, I had to also put in Once Upon a Time in the Projects.
Ooh, wow. Wow. Okay.
And then I put
Okay.
my Nikes on the coffee table. Cause he walked up and said, "What set you bang claiming? I don't
That
bang, I rock the good rhymes. The whole scenery reminded me of good times."
that was on the EP, and wasn't it? Wasn't it on the
Ah,
EP?
that was on his first album. His first solo album.
That's what I'm talking about. That
In
first that
fact,
EP.
in fact, that song was his first drop, I think.
No,
First
yes,
radio
it was
song.
on the EP because it was really
I
only
don't know.
like
I didn't
six
have the
songs.
EP.
It was only like 6 songs that I remember when that came out.
I
But
remember
it was
the EP. I remember the EP had Dead Homies. I don't remember anything else.
whatever it was. I know what you call it was producing it. The Bomb Squad. He had gone
Oh yeah.
east and they
Oh
they were
yeah.
producing because that's
They
when he had
they
left.
put that Once Upon a Time in the Projects out, bro.
Yes,
That dude said, I mean, bro, I don't bang, I rock the good rhyme. The whole scenery reminded me of good times.
well, you got more. You have. Like I said,
Oh yeah.
I had two.
My last one is on my shirt. Black Steel and Our Chaos.
Wow, wow.
Black Steel and Our Chaos, bro.
I have Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos on my GOAT list.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, bro.
That is that
That dude said, as I ventured into, he said, as I ventured into the courtyard, followed by 52 brothers bruised, battered, and scarred, but hard.
that was a song, and it reminded me of another song on my GOAT list because it felt like the last line. Well, first of all, when you got that white guy at the beginning sing a ballad behind bars, or you could say real rock from the rock. I think it was a sample of Ted Koppel, whatever it was.
That sounds like
And
Ted Koppel. Now that you mention it, that's exactly what it sounds like. And then they
and
threw in that little part from the Stevie Wonder song.
yeah, and it's like I got a letter from the other day
From the government.
from the government the other day. I opened it, read it. It said it was a Chuck D had the most obscure. He wasn't. He was talking at some point, but it was musical the way he did it. Because sometimes it's like it is not rhyming, but you want to listen to Chuck, and the driving music in that song helps it too because it's building to something, and you're just listening and listening, and I just think about when I heard I got 11. That's one of the better opening lines on the on the song. I mean, this whole song is about him refusing to go to the army, and I'm assuming it's kind of based on Vietnam. I wasn't with it, but just that very minute, it occurred to me the suckers had authority. I was like, that hasn't. I don't know what I say. This is great. It is no rhyme. It is no Sesame Street rhyme. But damn, Chuck got something going on right here. He's telling us
what? Who? The bazooka was who? Into my rescue, it was a S1Ws.
Man. And he makes references to what was going on in the news that day, that at that point, because we were having the problems with Reagan and the Iran Contras, just like with Oliver's neck. I had to get off. I was like,
bruh.
He was talking about Oliver's
he was talking that stuff, bruh. In that song, bruh.
He's talking about Oliver North, who was literally on trial for trading guns with the Contras.
And even though he had a bunch of words that may have not rhymed, the words that he had rhymed were rolling. Secure my getaway, so I just got away. The joint broke from the black smoke. Then they saw it was rougher than the average bluffer.
It's just that constant driving. That music is driving and he's talking. It's like a steady march, and you feel like it's a steady march.
And the videos screw you up a little bit, because in the song when you listening to it, you like, and we are gone. And you like, yeah. And in that video, he was like, and we are gone, and they just straight up hung my man.
That was like that last few bars. I mean, he just as I ventured into the courtyard, followed by 52 brothers, blues battered and scarred but hard. I was like, oh my God, bro. What is going on?
You like, bro, it's like, bro, you like, bro, what's going to happen? What's going to happen?
This is the story. I mean, you got going out with a bang, ready to bang out. He's like, but power from the sky, from the tower, shots rang out. You're literally, he's giving you a movie. He is giving you a movie. And it's just when he got to the end and he said, now the chase is telling you to come on, 53 brothers on the run. I was like, we are gone. I was like, wow.
And the video screw you up, bro, because he straight up got hung, bro. You was waiting for the breakout, bro.
Yeah, Chuck
not on this one. Not
Chuck
on this
got
one.
me. Chuck got me. I was like, wow, Chuck, that is.
Not on that one, bro.
I mean, they were considered controversial. I mean, they were protected by the fruit of Islam. The S1Ws were basically the fruit of Islam. Well, no, they weren't the fruit of Islam, but they were carrying guns.
That was basically,
Like I said,
S1Ws. Yep.
That is on my goal list. But because I only had two. I had those two songs. But
for your Emeritus?
Yeah, Emeritus. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, hey, man, yeah, man. As many as you want. I just felt cry. I was like, nah, I got it. I can't leave it off. That's how I was.
I made hard decisions. I made very hard decisions.
Oh man.
I said, nope, I'm not gonna go. Because if I kept going, I'd be like, all right, I gotta throw in this, I gotta throw in that. And I'm like, all right,
I spent a lot of time like, man, like these are stories. Like, are they stories? And then I had to realize that you got some stories, you got some autobiographies, you got some documentaries. All they doing is painting a picture. That's all they doing is painting a picture.
Yeah, no doubt. How many you have any more in Emeritus?
Nah, that's it. I had to cut it off at some point.
My honorable mention, I have.
We go back and forth on honorable mention instead of just one on. You know what I'm saying?
I have. I'm going to start it off by talking about.
I got a lot of honorable mention. I don't
have that. I got enough, but I don't. I want. I say I'm not going to just give it to everybody. Cause we talking GOAT. We talking greatest.
Right.
I know. I. That's just me. Maybe.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I really wasn't a fan of Weezy because of his kind of anti-New Orleans thing. But as I just heard a song by him the other day, featuring Kendrick, called Mona Lisa.
Are you talking about that Mona Lisa? That Mona Lisa? Yeah, that Mona Lisa rolling.
It blew my mind. It is a story of him he's got this girl that he's got setting up all these guys, just setting them up to rob them. And I just was amazed at it. I was like, the story, I was like, oh my God. I mean, I guess it's sad, but for the guys who got robbed. But I was like, oh my God, he's just talking about this girl and that girl, and I'm a rob.
That as an honorable mention as well. I did.
I was like, wow, this is pretty. I was like, okay. And him and Kendrick, I was like, and he's quite skillful. He was quite skillful in this story. That's all I got.
I got both Mona Lisas actually.
Oh, you doing Slick Ricks?
Oh yeah. You know what's funny is that when I was I can't remember when this came out, but I remember while I'm looking at, Yo MTV Raps, I'm looking at Children's Story and all that. Cats is talking about Mona Lisa. You ever heard that Mona Lisa, bro? You ever heard that Mona Lisa? And I hadn't ever up until that point. And then when I heard that Mona Lisa by Slick Rick, I was like, bruh. Excuse me, dear. My God, you look nice. Put away
Slick
your money.
if nothing else, Slick Rick is known as the storyteller. No doubt about it. He is a storyteller. He's a storyteller.
The compliment said you had a mind. And when I smiled, ski, I almost blinded her. I said, Great Scott, are you a thief? Seems like you have a mouth full of gold teeth.
I don't.
Slick Rick be killing it, bro.
I gotta say, I put this song on it, but because they're really just two verses, but it is from the group Outkast, and literally, storytelling is in the title, the art of storytelling, and they're both telling.
I had that as a. I actually had that in my go that one time, and then some other songs I came across and it pushed it out. But yeah, I got that in honorable mention.
That right there, they both tell very intricate stories.
Very opposite stories too.
Yes, of Susie's
very
Crew.
Opposite stories, bro.
Susie's Crew and Sasha Thumper.
Yeah.
The art of storytelling point 2 is very good, but man,
yeah, it ain't that one.
That part 1, and maybe it's because it's 1. It's just like, oh my God, the story they're telling about these two young ladies, and it's like, man, 3000 and Big Boy tell some stories, boy. I was like, this is. I
said, what you want to be? She said, alive.
Alive. Wow. I was like, wow, Jack.
First of all, he threw in that. You know, that's how we talk in that black community where we say, we don't do that slumber party. We spend the night.
Spend a night. We'll spend a night on the street light.
That dude said, he asked her, I said, what you want to be? She said, alive. It made me think for a minute, then looked in her eyes. Oh. Like, bruh, you talking to your friend? You kind of got a little crush on her, bruh. You know, y'all young, bruh. And you ask this girl what you want to be, and all she says, I just want to be alive. Because she don't think she's going to be alive. And lo and behold, by the end of that story.
Yeah. And Big Boy talking about Susie Screw because she screwed a lot. Man, Big Boy is, I know, Big Boy slept off, bro. Big Boy is one of the better rap in hip hop.
I think, you know, I understand why Andre 3000 gets all of his props, but you cannot forget Big Boy. And Big Boy is still rolling, too.
Big Boy
in fact, I suggest to everybody who has never heard
I think he's the key to Miss, even though they both work, but his work on Miss Jackson, oh my God.
I think, in fact, Big Boy, I think the song is called The Next Day. It's one of his more recent songs, or maybe it's the more recent songs solo. Whew, it's quick. It's quick and to the point. And that stuff he's spitting, bro. I also got to throw.
What he said, ATL? Look at you. Got you now. Look at you, boy. Look at you. Trying to do grown folk stuff around here, boy.
I got to give a shout out to on honorable mention, Common, Testify, and you ever heard you know that song Testify by Common?
Ooh, no, wait, what album that's on? It's not.
I don't remember what album it's on, but he's telling the story about basically there's a video for it too with what's your girl name from?
I think I do know this song. I think you said Testify. I think I do know this.
And they got your boy from The Wire in it.
I think I know.
And he's on trial. And basically you find out at the end that his girlfriend was the one running the whole drug game.
Oh wow.
Yes, yeah. That and Eminem's Stan. Stan's a crazy one too.
I got Stan on my daddy. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Don't
Stan was
talk.
in.
Don't give all your goal list.
No, Stan
Oh, is it
was in my. Stan
honorable
was in
mention?
my. It was in my GOAT list. It's in my
And then it
honorable
moved.
mention now. It
Oh
was.
yeah,
I was
yeah, yeah.
like, this is the story of a man. He's playing of a crazed, a
Yeah,
crazed fan, and then he plays himself. I was like, oh my god.
yeah.
I had a song on the De La Soul Is Dead album called
Oh,
"My
I know
Brother
this.
Is a Basshead."
Oh, that's not the one I thought you were gonna say too.
No, my brother's a basshead. And it is an actual true story of Plug One's brother who had a crack addiction.
Oh wow.
And he's telling this story, and it was like I'm listening to it. When I first heard it, I was like, damn, this sounds so real. like damn. And there's a part in the song. He said, he starts talking about God. So yeah, talking about maybe God will save us. So I went to church, and they dropped the music out, and all of a sudden you hear a gospel piano. Forgive us, Lord. Forgive us, Lord. And Dave is playing a preacher. Oh, the God. And he said, give me some of that cracker. And then Pa says, bullshit. And he goes back into the song. I was like, wow. And when I found out that it was based on his brother, my mind was blown. Like, oh yeah, I saw him in an interview talking about, yeah, that's a true story. My brother, he had an addiction.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was like, I mean, that's how you get the best art. You bring
Oh
it from
yeah.
your own life. But I was
I would
just
have never
like,
known that. I know you was on. I know you've always been hard on that daylight.
man, that bro got me. That I was like, all right, okay. I suggest anyone go give it a listen. It's oh man. I
I
also
also. Oh, go ahead.
oh no, I had Brenda's Got a Baby
Oh
by
yeah.
Tupac.
I forgot all about Brenda's Got a Baby.
This is the story
Wow.
of a 12-year-old girl that got pregnant. Now, mind you, as I researched this,
I think it was true.
it was based off of a true story.
Yeah. I
And
forgot about Brenda's Got a
Jeff
Baby.
Pearlman, the writer who recently wrote a biography on Tupac, researched it, found the baby's name was Devon Hodges and lives in Vegas now. He went out and met with him. The man is still living today. That man, the man that
Wow.
Brenda, the fictional Brenda, put in that garbage can, he met
Wow.
with him. Yes.
Wow.
Brenda's Got a Baby. Brenda's Got a Baby is a horror story.
It
But
is.
Pac,
It is. It
that is
is.
a horror story of a girl who's with a man who's her cousin, but they think they're in a relationship, and she's trying to hide the pregnancy. And if I'm correct, they want a set of juice because Omar Epps says
Yeah.
that
Uh
he had
huh. Uh huh.
read this story and he
Yep.
just went and wrote it. He went and wrote the story. Brenda's Got a Baby. And I was like, woo. Because at one point, Brenda's Got a Baby was in there, but then you start looking. I was like, oh, I can't put
Yeah.
the down.
I will also say I had My Summer Vacation by Ice Cube. Went to St. Louis,
Yeah.
and Just Like Compton by DJ Quick.
Is it tell a story, or is it just mainly about? You know what? I don't
No,
remember.
he Just Like Compton. It's those are like true stories, and because because all of the other places that he went,
Is it
he
back?
said
Oh,
he went to
okay.
Oakland and he went to San Antonio, and basically he went out there like all these people. He said I was down in Texas, and these fools got they throwing up red and blue. He was like, man, I didn't even know. But the place where he talked bad about him, he talked down on was the last one about a story that happened. I remember that when it happened too in Denver at a skating rink, and it ended up some dudes came up to the front of the stage and started. And he said in his song started throwing beer on his Guess jeans, bruh. And next thing you know, some dudes got bust up in their jaw with I think it was, somebody took some bottles and busted them upside the head, bruh.
Really?
Yeah, in
Uh,
Denver, bruh. Because
Wow.
at the end, because at the end when he's doing the stanza, he said that was the only time they said Denver. It wasn't like just like Compton. They said Denver. They want to be like Compton, punk ass. I also have to throw in a song that I think was slept on because of who it was, and they had other songs that were very popular. Last Night by Kid and Play.
Wait.
You don't
Wait.
remember Last Night?
No, you gonna tell me about that right
You
now.
remember?
Yeah.
Last night changed it all. Last night,
That was Kid and Play?
I really had a ball.
That was Kid and Play?
Last night, I was on the phone. My girl was telling me she was all alone.
That was
Oh,
Kid
is
and
it
Play.
Kid and Play? Oh, yeah. To
Wow.
Union Square. Pick up a show.
Wow.
Yeah,
Man, that was,
bruh.
damn.
People used, bruh, Kid and Play, bruh. Kid and Play was
Kid and Play
alright,
could
bruh.
tell us they were good. They were I mean, as Bernie Mac put it, I got my happy rap. And that's my happy rap, man. Hey man, that happy rap wasn't bad, half bad, you know?
I will say this too, and I'm just gonna throw these out there, just to let you know. My Rhyme Ain't Done by LL Cool J. The Man We All Know and Love by Kwame.
My rhyme ain't done.
Yeah.
Damn, he does
Yeah.
kinda
Yeah.
shit, he tells the story.
Yeah.
Damn.
And NWA, Gangsta Gangsta. But the one that did not make my GOAT list that I was going back and forth on. Eazy-E, No More Questions. Do you remember that? It was like an interview, bruh.
I remember it. I remember it, but I don't remember it.
And the
Like, you know,
woman's interviewing him, and she's like, she's basically like, "Hey, Easy, blah 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 blah. Ruthless. My style is a juvenile. Ran with a gang, slang in the meanwhile, banking. I specialized in ganking whites, Mexican brothers, and others, bruh." He said, "I rob everybody, bruh. I rob whites, Mexicans, brothers, and others, bruh."
you have to understand, man. My whole introduction to NWA was on the lakefront. And I swear to God.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember you
And I
told
was
me
like, NWA, the wrestlers, they rapping now too?
that. That's right up there with Mama talking about OPP. That is a shame. Somebody made a song about Orleans Parish Prison.
There probably was a song about Orleans Parish Prison at one point in time.
It probably still is. There probably is a new song about Orleans Parish Prison.
Yeah, that's probably. Man, I think
You
I
got
have
the heebie-jeebies, bro?
No, man, I got a
Ghosts? That dude went like this.
Because I got a like a little sunroof up top, and
Yeah.
I heard and I think I got some crows up on my roof.
Hey, let me tell you something. You better not think. You better hope you got some crows on your roof.
Bruh, it's like I
'Cause
keep
you
hearing,
definitely don't want something else knocking on that door.
yeah, bro. I'm like, what is that? I'm not gonna lie. I heard it early and I looked up. I was like, hey, man. And I can't lie. I yelled, hey. I don't know why I'm yelling at a fictional bird.
There is one more song that I just realized that I kicked off the list. I Seen a Man Die by Scarface. That was hard kicking that off, bro. Oh, it was hard kicking that off, bro.
Wow, that is in
That
my
was
top
hard.
5.
Yeah, it was hard.
I'm not. That's
It
in my
was
top
hard.
5.
It was
That's-
hard. But for the songs that it was hard, bro. Because I kept looking at because I actually threw a song in there that is probably a lesser known song, but it just got that punch. Like it just got that punch on it.
I don't know, man. The five for me. At first I tried it. I said, you can't make this about popularity. So how do I feel? And never seen a man cry until I seen a man die. Woo.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not letting that go. That one. I think that bump stand for me. My last honorable mention, I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard for me. Probably the most recent song on the whole list. Sing About Me by Kendrick Lamar. It's
Oh,
and the only reason this honorable mention, and I said it's a good day is on. It was a good day is on top 5. It was a good day is more like Boys in the Hood, and Sing About Me is kind of like Menace to Society. If
yeah.
Sing About Me, man. Boys in the Hood is talking about a day, and
Sing
it's
About Me
good.
is the one. Isn't Sing About Me the song where he started saying, "I never fade away, I never fade away," and
Yes,
then then as he's rapping, literally it fades away.
yeah, yeah. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, yeah. Oh
promise that you
yeah,
will
yeah,
sing about me.
yeah,
Promise that
yeah.
you will sing
Oh
about me.
yeah. I
It is
wasn't
a
even thinking
story.
about that one. Oh, I forgot about that
It
one
is a
too.
it is a story about being forgotten. It is a
Yeah,
story. He tells a story about being and
yeah,
he's like he sounds like he's an OG talking to another dude who still got some life, who got more life in front of him, and he's
yeah.
talking about how you refer to
Oh, I forgot about that one.
you
Oh,
made a song on your album called about my sister called Section 8, and he just when you get to that chorus, bro, promise that you will sing about me.
yeah.
I was like,
And
when the
then and then
lights
and then they go out, and then the song goes off, and the dude on the corner, he's like, "Man, we
oh, he
on the
said,
block,
but you gotta
man."
remember, he sings about how you cradled my baby brother until he died in his arms, and it's like, and there is a part in there where he says, and if your album dropped before, and if
Oh
I died
yeah,
before your album dropped,
and
and you
then just
hit 3
started
gunshots,
in the shot. Yeah, oh yeah, bro.
man, there's a
Yeah,
thing in
bro.
economics called
Ooh,
diminishing marginal return, where they say after a while you don't really care, but like there's no diminishing. Every time I hit him
ooh,
gunshots, it hits.
ooh, bro. Ooh,
And if I die
ooh,
before your album drop, and they are
and bro,
real gunshots, I was
and
like,
he literally dies, bro.
dude,
Oh yeah, bro.
sing about me. That's the
Ooh
only reason it's
man,
on honorable mention. It's because it was a good day. It was like kind of like the Battle of California, and I was like, ooh, ooh,
yeah, I might have gone with. Oh yeah, oh yeah,
man, Kendrick got one with that, bro. And that was on Good Kid, Mad City. Yeah, that
yeah,
album, yeah, um,
yeah.
yeah, dude. But that was my honorable mention. You may have more. I don't.
Uh, nah, that no more questions for me though. It was hard not to put that on the list, but I couldn't put it.
I mean, for me, as far as the top 5, I've already said, and you talked about it already because
Start at five, bro. Start at five.
it was a good day.
Okay.
I had it was a good day. We talked about that, you know. I mean, this is a man. He wakes up. He woke up to. It was basically a perfect day for a gangster. He wakes up to his
Yeah.
mama cooking a vegan breakfast, which I don't believe. You know, ain't no
Yeah.
hog
That
or
wouldn't have been a
whatever.
good day for me.
I don't think so either. And he gets a
Yeah.
call from a lady he trying to smash, and he breaks out in his lowrider, concerned about his life expectancy, you know.
Yeah.
But then he plays basketball and he gives work to them dudes, bro. Triple double. I don't know, but that's I'm not I'm not gonna say what QK do. Then he goes home and he washes his ass. The cops didn't bother him. I love the video, no doubt about it. I mean,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't speak enough on how he has the perfect day and has no employment because he goes to his boy's house, watches MTV and gambles and plays some dominoes.
Bro, you saw
You know,
MTV. You saw your MTV raps, bro.
yeah, I know. It's like he finally gets with the girl, and he
I'm
after he
trying to
leaves her.
dig since the 10th grade.
I mean, and I do not know what connections he has with the Goodyear Corporation, but his name was on the blimp.
Yeah.
So
His name.
his name was,
Yeah. Yeah. And
and
and,
true.
and, and, and the blimp Goodyear posted Ice Cube's a pimp on the blimp, bro. That's
So
amazing. That is an amazing feat, bro.
It's amazing. He had an amazing day for a
For
man
you
with
all
no.
that don't know, the Goodyear blimp, when you saw that around anywhere, you were really excited. I don't know why you was excited, but we would just get excited because you don't see a blimp just flying around every so often.
Yes.
What's wrong? You
So
had a
yeah.
little flashback, bro?
No, it was something where I saw. I swear to God, I feel like he had his name put on a blimp at one point in time. Ice Cube. I
He
swear.
may have.
I'm trying to think about it. I swear I remember seeing that.
That's
Yeah.
your number 5, though?
That's my number 5.
My number 5. Money's flowing, everything is fine. Got myself a Uzi and my brother a 9. Business is booming, everything is cool. I pull about a G a week. School.
Wow. KRS?
Yes, sir. Love's going to
I,
get you.
I
Love's
cannot
going to get
believe
you.
I cannot believe that I forgot about KRS.
Bro.
That's pretty
I,
that's pretty
I, I probably would have remembered it anyway, but I happen to remember it even more so because when we started talking about it, I went on a bike ride and that was one of the songs that came. I was like, oh, gotta have that. That's on my. Hey, when that song came out, that video was on almost every day, bro.
You know, it's funny you say that. My boy saw Talib Kweli was in town the other day, and he went to this place called a Blue Note, and they had 2 shows. He went to the first show, and KRS was there,
Oh, for real?
and he brought KRS up on stage. Whatever.
Wow, bruh.
Yeah.
I mean, he talked about some stuff in that stuff that obviously is.
Man, KRS was always.
Bruh, he said I got a 55-inch television, and every once in a while I hear just say no. Or the other commercial I love is when they say this is your brain on drugs. People, they used to have a commercial where they said this is drugs, and they would open an egg, and then they would put it in a hot skillet. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions? Wow. That's how they treated our generation.
It's hard, boy. Wait, but is Love's gonna get you a story, or is it just really a story? It's like, does it tell?
Yeah, said businesses. Yeah, he talking about
Rob.
Right. He talking about Rob and Rob's a drug dealer, and ironically in the video, Rob actually happened to be a white dude, which you would have never saw coming, just because you assume, because you're watching a hip hop video and you just assume that.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, but that love's gonna get you, bro.
My number 4 was I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die.
I get it.
Scarface, like I say, tells the story of a man who has just spent 7 years in jail and returns back to no opportunity and returns to the game. The one line in there that you hear and you just kind of feel like, damn. So he's calling up his homie who done came up. Living lavish, now they dealing with the same stuff. It's like, bruh.
Hey, I seen a man die, bro. That's where we used to trip on. I remember me and my boys, bro. We used to trip on how Scarface, bro. He had two personalities, bro. When he rapped, bro, we would always say he would do he had 2 different voices, bro. He said, "My name is Scarface. My name is Scarface too."
That is true. He did. He flipped that.
Scarface, bro, he used to be rapping, bro. He'd be like, "Oh, no. Just come down."
And I mean, now it's kind of, the phrase now doesn't get you, but in 1990, when you hear Scarface, I never seen a man cry till I see a man die. Yeah. That hit hard in the 90s. We in the throes of the drug trade, the drug scourge in America. Crack was hot. It's like, damn, this story was so vivid because it was told over and over on a daily basis. Yeah. And there's one line in there that always got me. Well, the chorus got me, but I hear you breathing, but your heart's no longer sounds strong.
Oh.
You're kind of scared of dying, so you hold on. It's
Oh,
like, it's
oh,
like you
oh,
ain't hear somebody in their 20s hearing that,
bruh,
bro. I hear you breathing, but your heart no longer sounds
bruh.
strong.
Oh man,
But you're kind of scared of dying,
this
so
is this
you
is
hold
why this
on.
is why we have such a problem with hip hop today, because this is what we listened to when we were younger, bruh.
Woo! It was so real because it's not
It's
like you had to be in the drug game back then because the drug game was everywhere, and this is a story you knew. You
That's what
knew
this is.
this
This
stuff.
is why now you have people. This is why now you have classes on hip hop, because the people who were saying, "Nah, don't listen to that garbage," and blah 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 blah. One day, somebody decided to either write out the lyrics and let them read it like poetry. Say, "Where'd you get this from?" Oh, let me play it for you. Oh, this is what it's about.
Ooh,
Yes, this is exactly what hip hop's about. That's your number
yes.
four. Here is
Um,
my number four, which is the song I was talking about, which is a little bit off, but I could not. It's one of the best stories I think I've heard. Ice Cube, Alive on Arrival.
boop,
It was on
boop.
the death. It was on death certificate. Death certificate? Yeah,
Yeah,
death
at the
certificate, right?
hospital. At the hospital, right?
Bruh. It was MLK. You probably know more about that hospital since you live in LA.
Yeah, he does
Bruh.
tell a story.
That dude said, only ran one block, but my shirt is soaking wet. Trying to see if we got him. Looked down at my sweatshirt's red at the bottom. Didn't panic, but I still looked cracked out. Yelled to the homies and I blacked out. And he blacked out, bruh.
He
Next,
did.
bruh, he went blacked out, bruh. And then they had his homies slapping him. Come on, man, wake up, man. Bruh,
He did. He
bruh.
did.
And then you go a little further at the end, bruh. Um, at the end, like right when he said I basically got to ICU. As soon as he got to ICU, he was still rapping, and then they brought in the heart that I don't even know what you call it, but
The
it
heart monitor.
heart
Boop,
monitor,
boop.
bruh,
I-
bruh.
the heart monitor. Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Six.
man.
Wait,
That right
six
there,
episodes.
bruh.
Am I
That's
correct?
one of
Wait,
the,
six episodes of MASH. If I'm
yeah,
correct, ain't that a lie?
yeah. And watched two. No, he said didn't watch 2 episodes of MASH, and then I'm almost through. They called my name and put me in ICU. Boop! Halfway dead. No respect and handcuffed to the bed. Then the drama starts because the bullet must be just a hair from my heart. Bruh,
Yeah.
bruh,
I haven't listened to Death
this,
Certificate in a long
bruh,
time.
this dude, bruh. Ice Cube was on some stuff on that song, bruh. Just to get to ass kissing with some overworked physicians, bruh. Dude said my temperature's 103, only got a Band-Aid and an IV. Then I start cussing.
Oh, man.
Police steadily asking me who did the buzzing.
Who
Who you
did
got
the
shot with?
busting?
Who? Was it gangbangers? Had to be.
I'm dying. I'm dying. Who did the
Bruh,
bust?
this dude is trying to, bro, y'all dudes is asking me the wrong question. Can y'all please save my life? I'll answer all y'all questions. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I had to put that, man. I fought with that song for a long time. I was like, man, screw it, man. I'm gonna put this. It's in my goat. It's my goat list, so I'm gonna put it in there.
It's your goal list. That's a good one.
Yeah.
My number 3 was TROY by Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Troy. It was they
Oh,
they reminisce
how
over
did
you.
I forget that?
They
Oh,
reminisce over you was written by Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Troy was a dancer for Heavy D.
how
They
did
were
I
on
forget
tour.
about that?
Something happened where they were at. It was between shows, and
Yeah.
something was coming down a ramp, and Troy, one of Heavy D's dancers, hopped up on a railing to get out the way, fell to his death. And this song was a song that Pete Rock, because they were all from Mount Vernon.
Yeah.
Pete Rock and
I remember
CL
when this boy
Smooth.
died too.
Yes,
Cause,
Pete
cause
Rock and
it,
C.
yeah,
It
cause it
was
was Heavy
big. It
D's
was
boy. Yep.
yes, it was Heavy D. It was Heavy D's boy. But they were like this because of Mount. They were just all tight because of Mount Vernon. And Pete Rock and CL Smooth came up with this song that if they never made another song, if
Yep.
they had never made another, it does. Which I think they only had one more album, but I just they don't have
They
to
had
make another.
something with something in the Soul Brother or something.
Yeah, but that was their first one. But they had something else. But my point
No,
is this:
wait, that was the first one.
Mecca and Soul Brother was their first one.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
But this was when they reminisce over you, or they reminisce over you,
Bruh,
and
literally I would honestly say that was our freshman year theme at Howard, bruh.
bruh,
I would say
it was. Listen,
I
let's
would
get it
be
straight.
I think I could be safe I feel safe to say that was Drew Hall's theme song, bruh.
This is the first. Dare I say, it's the first song in hip hop to really deal with death. It was the first one to ever really, and this was before Crossroads. This was before Crossroads.
Oh
With
yeah.
this is with who did
You mean
Crossroads?
something about Bone
Wait,
Thugs and Harmony?
but yeah, Bone Thug, yeah, this was before them, and I mean, just some of the instinct. I mean, CL basically tells the story of his life. I'm gathering it's the story of his life.
Yeah.
He's like, he tells of the birth of a child on the 8th of October, a
Yeah.
toast, but my daddy, granddaddy came sober. Oh, my favorite when he's talking about his mom in single parenthood. There I stood. By the time she's 21, she has another one. This one's a girl. Let's name her Pam. Same father as the first, but you don't give a damn. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh. I was like, this is a pitch.
This
If
is
you've never heard this, I doubt that if you're watching our podcast that you haven't heard this song. But if you haven't,
Oh yeah, they've had you have
yeah,
to have heard that.
yeah. I mean, he tells the story of how his mom started her own, starting her own, wanted to start her own business and how she got married. He talks about how his grandfather was his father figure. He says, when I date back, I recall a man off the family tree. My right hand, Papa Doc, I see, took me from a boy to a man. So I always had a father when my biological didn't bother. Which would be turned into a song by Shaquille O'Neal a couple of years later. That was my
Oh really?
biological. My
Uh,
biological didn't bother. Yes, he did.
yeah, I think I only know only song from Shaquille that I know is the song with Can You
Foo
Stand the
Snickens.
Rain? Yeah, Fushnicken, bro. Can we rock? What's up, Doc?
No, I always
Can we
remember
rock?
that. I was
What's up,
like,
Doc? Can we rock? What's up, Doc?
and but I do laugh. There were lines that got me. There were two lines that I love. He's like, "We laughed all night at the hookers at the party. My old man standing yelling, 'Good God Almighty!' And the one thing is just so universal. Use your condom. Take sips of the brew. When they reminisce over you, my God, I was like,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
that was just it's like, ooh, bro, that was mind blowing right there, man. And here's the thing: the guy who died, Troy, the letters of this whole song
Yeah,
were his name.
T. Roy, yeah.
T. Roy, Double T.
Yep,
Roy.
yep.
Wait, listen
They
close.
reminisce over you, T. Roy.
They
Yeah.
reminisce over you, yeah. And listen close to prove my point. T to the Roy. Where did you and I meet in front of Big Lou's fighting in the street? It's a story, people. That's all.
All right.
Again, if you
I
haven't seen,
didn't, bro. I don't know how I missed that one.
this was it was a special one. It was a special one.
My
Yeah.
number 3 song, ironically, does come from Scarface, but it is mine. I, I just when this is one of those songs for me that when it comes on every time, I'm gonna listen to it. A Minute to Pray, A Second to Die by Scarface.
Woo!
Yeah,
Oh, that title alone, a minute to pray, a second to die.
Bruh.
Lord.
he said the dude said, "Never thought of being taken out on that day. I wasn't even out on that day."
That. That title alone, boy. A minute to pray. That was the name of the
And
album,
they
right?
and they use that Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, they did.
what song is that? By Marvin Gaye. Da 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 da
The
da da
ecology.
da.
Oh, you talking about
No,
God, from not what's going on, but Trouble Man.
I wasn't going.
God Almighty, I know what you're talking about. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. So let's think about it,
Mercy, Mercy
fella.
Me.
Yeah, no, no, no. Wait, I don't think it's Mercy, Mercy Me. It's something else.
I haven't heard it. I haven't heard this song in a minute, so I'd have to hear it again.
Right. I made the
Then
prayer second to die.
that is, that is that. That was the
Let's think
title
about it,
alone.
fellas. My daddy was a dope man, so I'm gonna be a dope dealer.
I'm gonna be a dope dealer.
That's what she
That's a
said, bro. She said my daddy was a dope man, so I'm gonna be a dope dealer.
boy. Woo.
Bruh. Never thought about being taken out on that day. Black hand, black coat. Then he said came around the corner, slit his throat.
Woo.
Remember, old boy. Remember he got out of jail, bruh. Dude rolled up and shot dude mama on the porch, bruh. And the dude he was rolling with was like, man, like damn man, you gonna shoot that man mama?
Yep.
I ain't gonna
Shoot that
say what
man.
he said next, but it wasn't very nice.
Wasn't very nice. You gonna shoot that man, mama? Yes. Yes. You gonna shoot that man, mama? Yes. Why don't we just keep it at that? Yes. Oh my God. Wow. A minute to pray in a second. Oh, that's that title. That title had me before I saw it. Before I even heard it, I remember that. Before I even heard it, that title alone.
My number
Yes.
2 gonna get you though. Go ahead.
My number 2, I'm going back to the same De La Soul is Dead album.
Oh yeah,
And
that's the one I thought you were gonna do.
Song called Millie Pulled
That's the one I thought you were gonna. Yeah.
Millie pulled a pistol on Santa. And even I'm De La. I'm De La to the core, but I was like, what is this? And when I was listening to the album the first time, I remember I was driving along and I had something on my mind. I'm listening, and they're using the sample by Funkadelic from a song called I'll Stay. And it's a kind of whining, grinding on, and it's just looped and continued throughout the song. And the story is of Millie, this girl who, our rappers are friends with, and her father, Dylan, is his social worker or, mentor or whatever. And he's real cool. And he's the coolest in the world. Couldn't tell him different. At one point, Millie starts coming to them saying, my dad got issues or whatever. It was like, really? What are you talking about? And no one kind of believes her. Not no one kind of believes her. They don't believe her. The opening line on this whole thing says, if you will suck my soul, I will lick your funky emotions. I was like, what the hell am I listening to? So the story goes on where she's going to them, and 1 week she's gone. She's gone for a whole week. She's taking, she's gone. She comes back. She has a bruise or two. It looks like it's healing up. And she's saying things, and no one is really believing her because this dude is so cool, with everybody. And there's a line in there where he says, she had the curves that made you want to take chances. On her man, I'd love to make advances. I guess her father got the same feeling. I mean, actually finding his own daughter, Millie, appealing. And then at the same time, no one knew it, but it was a shame. Millie was a victim of the touchy game.
Ooh,
I was like, okay, huh?
Ooh, yeah.
And he had a line where
Once again, this is why we take our hip hop a lot more serious than this stuff now.
and he continues on. Like I said, he's still the cool. He says, "I planned a field trip to Macy's because he is Santa Claus this Christmas season." Again, this is going on, and it gets to the point where the girl goes to plug two and is like, "Yo, I need a gun." It's like, what is wrong with you, girl? You bugging. And no, and I think this happens with a lot of cases.
Yeah.
No one believes this person. Like, what is wrong with you? And then there's the day when they're at Macy's, and Plug One is talking about how, he got his brother or whatever, and Dylan is playing Santa Claus. And it gets to the point where he says, Millie floats in like a zombie. I ask her what's her problem. All she says is, where is he? I give her a point. She pulls a pistol. People screaming. She shouts, Dill. She shouts to Dill, he's off to hell because he's a demon. And
Wow.
none of the kids could understand what was the cause. All they could see was a girl holding a pistol on Claus. Dylan pleaded mercy, said he didn't mean to do all the things that her mind could do, but nothing but cling to.
Right.
Millie bucked him, and with the quickness, it was over. And the music ended. It wrecked my soul. He said,
Yeah.
Millie bucked him. I was waiting for more words, and it was over. I said, that is the darkest. That was the darkest song, because I've never heard a song on sexual abuse ever in hip hop. I was like, my God.
Have you heard one since?
No. That's the thing. Like, that could be a trivia question. There's never been a hip hop song about sexual abuse.
There is a song. I got to go back and listen to it. There is a song called Ricky. I got to go back and listen to it, though. I don't remember, man. I don't know these dudes' names.
But
once we got past 2000, bro, it's hard for me to remember names, bro.
But I can't say enough about, because both of those, that song and My Brother. Now, this one song is not based off a true story, but My Brother Is a Basshead is based off of a true story, and both of these are on the same CD. They're both on the same.
Also, now that you mention it, Kendrick Lamar had a song I think about. Oh, it's about a girl.
Shireen?
No, man.
I remember hearing that name in one of his raps, Shireen.
I can't go without. Oh man. I got to find the name of this song because it's called it's about, I feel like he was singing it to his sister or something. Keisha's song.
Really? Keisha's song?
Yeah, Keisha's song. Yeah, that's it.
I have to look that up.
Yeah, Keisha's song. But from your dark number 2, mine goes probably the opposite.
Well, I thought you were about to say darker.
Same family. I Left My Wallet in El Segundo by a Tribe Called Quest.
Left my wallet in El Segundo.
Shaheed had me covered with 100 greenbacks. So we left Brooklyn and we made good big tracks. Drove down the belt, got on the conduit, came to a toll and paid and went through it. That's a great story, bro.
The funny part about El Segundo, it's literally like 12-minute ride from me. Like, El Segundo feels like to be this place in the desert.
These dudes, first of all, these dudes left Brooklyn and they drove to El Segundo.
I left my wallet in I got to get it. I got to get it.
And my favorite part of that whole song, anywhere we would, and he said, anywhere would have been better. I ordered enchiladas and I ate them. Ali had the fruit punch. When we finished, we thought for ways to get back. I had a hunch. Ali said, pay for lunch, so I did it.
So I did it. I paid for that. So I did it. He did.
Bruh,
All right.
that is a story, bruh.
That was a story.
Lord have mercy. The heat got hotter. Ali starts to curse me.
Ali, it's funny. Ali came back in the later album. It's like I said, man, Ali could rap, man. It's like he just left after the first album. And then
Yeah.
they went off the chain. It's like he just left. You know where he was working? At Tacoma Station. As a busboy. He wanted to be a chef.
Did that work out
Shaheed.
fine?
Huh?
Did that work out fine?
I mean, I heard it did. I mean, I think the chef thing was working out, but then again, he came back to rapping. I know he went back to rapping after Fife died. So, yeah.
All I know is we thought for ways to get back. I had a hunch. Ali said, pay for lunch, so I did it.
So I did it. He did. Q-Tip does. So I did it. so he did. So I did it. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go listen to that album. Yeah, I'm
That
gonna
dude
go
said,
listen to that.
put the wallet down and stared and stared. Yo, Tip, man, you got what you need? Bruh, this was a story that even had dialogue, bruh. The story,
Yeah,
he told
It
a
was.
story with dialogue. Like if you were reading this story, you would come to parts where it would say, he said, pay for lunch. And so he said, so I did it.
So I did it. So he did, man. Oh my God, yeah. Got me. He got me. A couple of these songs I'm gonna have to go listen to now that we didn't talk about them. Wow. We already talked about my number one, man. We talked about my number
What's your
one,
number
which
one?
was Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos
Oh, my number one. Okay, yeah.
from
My number
It
was
Take
Children's Story.
Really.
Yeah,
It was from
Slick Rick.
It takes a nation of millions to hold us back, which is probably considered one of the greatest albums, not hip hop, one of the greatest albums in music.
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that album one day. I A Children's Story, and actually, I've always looked for the video version of that song on like iTunes because I like the video version. That's the one because at the end of the video, they mix in that "It Takes Two" from Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock.
It Takes Two.
They mixed it in, bruh. And actually, that version also. Remember when he said, "That's not a shotgun." Remember that part?
I think so. You talking about Children's Story or It Takes Two?
Children's Story.
Yeah.
In the other version, they said a machine gun.
Huh.
I never forget, bro. I remember when I was on the bus. I remember this dude. I think he was like 2 years behind me at St. Og, and he was in there listening to his headphone. He was like, "Bro, you heard that Children's Story, that remix, bro, with the machine gun, bro." He was so excited, bro, about the machine gun, and I was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's live."
You went. It's live.
But I do like the last part. I do like that mix of It Takes Two at the end. Cause you remember at the end of the video when they climb back and the girls are dancing at the end of the video.
I don't. I'm not
If
gonna
you
lie.
look at the video again, bro, it takes two to make the things go right. And you started in it. Woo, yeah, woo, yeah.
1, 2, 3, get loose, yeah. One, dude, that just it takes two.
That I think that was how MTV Raps advertised their first episode.
With that?
Oh
my
yeah,
God.
they had Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock, and all they showed was that I want to rock right now. And then it was like, check out your MTV Raps. And man, everybody was waiting. In fact, I was just listening to Fab Five Freddy.
Home. I was on the East Coast one. Once you heard right about now. Man, if you heard that, you knew it was on, bruh.
Fab Five Freddy was on Drink Champs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he talked about like that when they started MTV Raps and they took a chance on it. They said that they had to check if there was something wrong with Nielsen ratings because it was the highest rated show. bruh, how you? That's
Something
what
wrong.
see that's what happened when they look at black shows, bruh. Why they gotta look at the black show? Why they gotta look at the black show and say, man, something gotta be wrong. Something gotta be wrong. These Nielsen ratings.
Something wrong with the box.
Come on. The Nielsen ratings is somehow saying that this is the highest rated
show on our network.
Must be something wrong with these computers.
Can't be.
Man. They are right. You do not know how much people were waiting when they saw that your MTV Raps coming up. It was like, bro,
oh man,
they're gonna be showing videos, all of them, just a straight show with straight rap videos. Oh man, you got me. You had me at hello.
And I think they went to, just like they went to BET with Def Jam too, and they didn't want to do it. They didn't want to do Def Jam at
where?
At BET. I don't think they wanted to do empty. They didn't want to do rap. They didn't want to do the raps either.
They were like they were like
City
your boy on Straight Outta Compton movie. Who was the one running that? What was it? The roller rink where Dre was DJing at?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Man, get that out of here, man. Get that out of here. Some of y'all, man. Some of you ninjas, man. Get out of here with that, bro.
Said, man, don't be playing that bullshit.
I need you to play that whispers. I need you to play that R&B, bruh. Oh man, it is so funny because boy, people did not want to accept. They didn't want to accept hip hop. It's just like what?
Yeah, hip hop. By that time, bro. By that time, hip hop was like you. We were like, yeah, hip hop ain't leaving no time soon.
No. Between the year 88 and 93, when those 2 years right there, 88 and 93 were one of two of the best years of hip hop ever. And it was like, they're here. We're here for good. We're here for good. Oh my God.
Hey, all I know is fruitless. My style as a juvenile ran with a gang, slang in the meanwhile, banking. I specialize in ganking. People don't know about that ganking.
I got a ganking. If right in the drive-through. That was on Ice Cube's EP. Right in the drive. That's where I'll be ganking them. Right in the drive-through. If you have not heard any of the songs that we've spoken of today, you can find them on Spotify, Apple, where you can also find the Black Log. How about that?
Nice little plug. Nice little plug. And if you want to see the videos, you can watch them on YouTube.
Wait, little plug like Spike Lee?
Or you can find those videos on YouTube where you can also find
the Black
Log. Entire podcast.
In color vision. Ooh.
Seriously did.
I have enjoyed this. I enjoyed this more than last week, but I enjoyed last week too. But I enjoyed this more.
Yeah, last week was rough. Ooh,
it wasn't rough. It wasn't rough. Wasn't easy. It wasn't rough.
It was so rough that we have a clip on TikTok or whatever other place where we literally talk about how the show is mediocre.
Damn.
Literally. There's literally a clip. There's literally a clip out there where we're like, show is all right. You know.
We promise you we won't do that again. We're not going to send, you won't get that clip anymore. That was a...
Hey, we at the Black Log believe in being honest and self-reflective.
We are... For myself?
And being self-aware.
as always, I enjoyed it. From myself, De La Soul, my brother Ryan, and Public Enemy. Public Enema. Till next week, from the Black Log. Peace. Two fingers.